Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am God, and I manifest the words I speak. My message today, people, is to make sense of your life. I want you to really reflect over your life and just see all the things that you love about yourself and identify the things that you don't like about your life. You know what I'm saying? Things that you desire to change. And as you think about it, if you're being honest with yourself, you got to really realize, okay, ask yourself, why are these areas of my life the way they are? You know, even when it's good, because it's good to learn the lessons of what's working also. And obviously the lessons of what's not working, so therefore you can change it. It's kind of like knowing your strengths and weaknesses. And as you make sense of your life, people, what you're going to realize is that, as we're composites of strengths and weaknesses, then you got to realize, the things that are your weaknesses, as you work on developing yourself, you realize that there's others around you or people that you may know that can help you to either develop those weaknesses as strengths, or if you're a business owner, you can hire people that complement you by having your weaknesses as their strength. And as you make sense of life, man, it's like one of the things you realize is that when you're so used to doing things a certain way, it's kind of hard to change, if you're being honest with yourself. And my suggestion to you, though, is I want you to release that and let that go. I want you to let go of your attachment to always feel like you're in control, even when you're not the most competent person for that role. You got to fall in love with not who is right, but what works. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody else have the solutions to your problem, let's go with that, and acknowledge them for being that for you, and let them know that you appreciate them, you value them, and for really sincerely helping you in an area that, you actually do need help in. And not only do they appreciate that, and they'll let you know that, but you'll notice that their action changed, because now not only were they going to help you before, but now they're more intentional and more purposeful of being more for help to you. So it's like learning your strengths and weakness. That's just one component for that, as you make your life make sense. Also, people, what you realize is that you're talking about, a lot of time you're just talking about the things you want to do, but you realize that you're not taking enough actions to get the results you want. See, everybody desire to be successful, and the biggest thing that I've learned, man, an epiphany that, as I teach my 16-year-old right now, where I give him his own notebook and I have him look, man, create your life. It's like what I'm learning as I teach him, man. It's like, obviously we know money is not just the one, that's just one indicator, which is more for result, really, of the causes that make a person successful. But the thing that I'm encouraging you to focus on is focus on self-development, man. It's like when you become success, then it doesn't matter what you do, you are successful. Whether you are an employee of the business, whether you're a business owner, is that success is a state of being. And the trick is for you to work hard, or smart and hard, at being what success is. What is success if you think about it? Number one is your ability to have a great attitude. Regardless of what's happening around you, is that the glass is always half full versus half empty. Perspective, people, is your life. So if you choose a positive perspective, then your life is always positive. And the contrary is also true. So perspective, people, having a great attitude, that's a choice. Choose to have a great attitude. Always see the glass half full, not half empty. The other thing too, people, is realizing the importance of characteristics, man. You know what I'm saying? Like learning how to be a person of integrity. If you ask me, that's a never-ending project. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're really being true with yourself, you realize that you're way out of integrity way more often than you realize or think. So it's like, as you make that a quest to really work on continuously restoring integrity with yourself and others, it's like, that's an amazing feat, you know? But making your life make sense, people. I mean, that is indeed the topic today. I'm giving you a lot of ways how you can make your life make sense. But definitely coming back to this is developing your characteristics, man, you know? And that's something that you got to really work at, you know? It's just as important as you learning a skill or a trade. This is the greatest skill to learn, people, is to learn the principles and habits that make you successful and work on that every single day. Characteristics, I name a couple so far. Work ethic, that's a given. Learn how to work smart and hard. Learn how to creatively think, to constantly brainstorming and how to improve your predicament and your circumstances. And you can create, especially if you're a business owner or in a work environment, you can create, your brainstorming group, which is through meetings, and give people the floor and the opportunity to challenge themselves to come up with ideas. It's like, I just want you to make your life make sense, people, because that is a great quest to really go after. And you realize that as you go on this quest, there's so many benefits, man. Like, you realize that, it's like you get more clarity. You're able to see further into the future. You also don't worry about issues that pops up along the way, because you know that you'll overcome it. Because as you develop yourself, things that used to seem complicated or difficult no longer is the case. So I really want you to take on this quest, man, of making your life make sense. Make your life make sense, whatever that look like, in regards to your relationship, in regards to your finances, in regards to your health and fitness, in regards to any and all areas of your life, man. We're endless compartments. We can create as anything we want with our lives, man. And I really know that as you make your life make sense, you'll start finding ways how to create that amazing life for yourself, people. Because all the answers you seek is inside of you. And I really want you to explore that for yourself. Make your life make sense, people. Therefore, you can experience and have an amazing life on this earth. With that being said, people, my declaration over your life, number one, is that you are a millionaire. Number two, you're married to the person of your dreams. Number three, you have amazing health and you're in the best shape of your life. My prayer for you today, people, is that, you get excited about this journey of life, man, and really get busy, making your life make sense. And, being boldly walking into the unknown, just really exploring and seeing what's out there for you and what's possible for you, and challenging yourself, and also allowing yourself to have failures and ups and downs along the way, because that's the natural cycle of life. I want you to allow yourself to experience these things, people, because on the other side of that is your amazing life indeed. With that being said, people, y'all have an amazing day, and we'll talk tomorrow.